What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time. And I want to say thank you for tapping into another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. As you see on my left, we have a lady right there sitting in her car. Her name is Hazel Santana. Hazel Santana comes out of Syracuse, New York. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. This lady here got skills, and I'm digging the vibes. You know how I know she got skills, folks? Because I seen her perform. I seen her perform over there at the South Space. It was a showcase she happened to be at. And when she came through, she tore it down. I'm telling you something, folks. Hazel Santana is the shiznit. And I want everybody to know that because she's that damn talented. So without further ado, folks, let me bring in the one and the only Hazel Santana.
Yeah. How y'all doing, everybody? How you doing? My name's
Ah,
Hazel.
it's good to see you, Hazel. How you been? What you been up to?
It's good to see you too. Thank you for having me. I've been just grinding, man. You gotta get up out of here. Gotta get the family safe, man.
Well, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to hang out with MC Andrew Love on Let's Chat and Jam. I truly appreciate your time and your presence. It's really welcomed because you got skills. And I saw you perform on that stage, and I was really floored by that performance. The way you have a rap cadence is so amazing that you worked hard on. I know you put the work in because when I saw you perform, you had stage presence. It looked like you had no nerves going on. It looked like you practiced that performance for weeks before you got on that stage. And you're like, when I get on that stage, I'm going to show them just how dope I am. And you did that. I am so glad that I came to that show that day. I'm so glad I came, man, because I saw something before my eyes. I saw this artist just open himself up to the world and say, here I am, Hazel Santana. I hope you like what you got because this is who I am. And if you don't like me, fine. But if you like me, bump me. And I'm going to tell you something. Everybody's going to bump you when your music is available on all streaming platforms.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Hazel, tell the folks and tell me, when did you realize that music was a passion of yours?
Honestly, it was at a young age. Like it was where the window. I used to like when I was younger. I was probably like 4, and I came up with this rap. I don't really remember the rap, but my aunt just told me the story not too long ago. She said I've been rapping since then, but like I always had the passion. Like I always knew I was destined to be something great, like just something to stop the family's poverty.
Well, all I do know is it's a matter of time because you have the looks, you have the sound. Yes, you have swag, man. I gotta give you that. You have swag, and you've been working on that. And people, when they see you, they're gonna tap in, man, and they're gonna dig the vibes because
Thank you.
you know what you're talking about. You have a story to tell, and it's like your life is a music. It's in music. Your life is in your songs. Like if people really wanted to know who Hazel is, they'll listen to what you have to say.
Thank
And
you
it's
for
like
understanding that.
you put your life in your music. I heard that in your song that you did. It's like, but you're no. It's amazing that cadence you got and how fast you can rap and without stumbling over your words. Like for example, if that was me, and I started doing that stuff, I would have stumbled over my words. So by the time the show would have been ended, they'd have been like, "What did you just say?" I couldn't understand a word you were saying because I'd have been like, "Well, because I can't rap. It's as simple as that." But you can. It's amazing what you do, Hazel. I am
Thank you.
totally elated that I have met you because I feel like you are a star on the rise. Like it's
Thank you.
just you just need a couple of things to fine tune as far as your paperwork is concerned. Then once you get your paperwork right, then everything else is copacetic because you already got the sound. You've worked on that for years. You know how to deliver your vocals. You know how to deliver a point across without stumbling over your words. You've shown us that the other day. And you know how to look. You have this look on you. Like when you got on that stage, you were so damn fashionable. Like your sense of fashion is right on the money. Like for real, right on the money. Like when you get on that stage, you were so professional with it. Like you dressed that part. You dressed to impress. And I see
Thank
who
you, thank
Hazel
you.
Santana is. I've seen who she is. I heard who she is. Like you already knew that you had to have a personality for Hazel. Like you knew that when you created Hazel, you had to have a look for Hazel because you wanted people to know who Hazel is. And so when you got on that stage, the whole package opened up. Like you have the whole package. It's like you're not a one trick pony. Like you know what you're doing out there, and it's really impressive. And I'm digging the vibes. Like I really am. And that's why I had to hit you up. I had to come over to you. I had to talk to you because I see that you have potential. And all you got to do is just get the rough ends polished out. And once you do that, man, it's the rest of the world's gonna love you. And I'm gonna tell you something, folks. I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. When you hear Hazel Santana perform, when you see her perform, and you hear her music, these are the words you're gonna say. Damn, MC Andrew Love, you did it again. You're damn right I did. Because I know I'm talent a mile away when I see a talent. And Hazel Santana is a talented person beyond measure. And I'm telling you something, folks, you gotta tap into Hazel. When she drops her first record, you gotta tap in. You gotta go buy that. You gotta go cop that. You gotta go listen to it. You gotta do that, man.
Absolutely,
Because she is that good. Oh,
absolutely.
I could talk all day about you, but let's talk about you. Let's have you talk about you for a change. Let me ask you a question. Who
Yes,
are
sir.
some of your favorite or some of your most iconic uh, celebrity role models? Like, who did you look up to when you were coming up? Who are some of your greatest idols, or you know what I'm saying?
One of my greatest idols coming up. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been asked that question. Now that I think about it, I don't think I really even I gave that thought before. But if I really had to say it, it would be it would definitely be Alicia Keys.
Ooh, Lord, I love Alicia Keys. That's a good one. And why is she that lady? Why does Alicia Keys stand out for you?
It's just it's more than music for me. Like her aura, just like I literally can feel her through her music. Like I feel her and I feel more connected to her. Like music for me, I always hear it differently. When I hear it in like three different ways. I hear it the original way, how it could have been, and how I would have put it when I'm listening to a song. And when I listen to her, I felt it and it felt so soothing. It just calmed me and it just put me in like a real different place. Like, and then I realized like that's what I want people to be able to understand. Like it's other people out there that you will be able to relate to, that you will feel to. You don't always have to be alone. And at a young age, my brother, my best friend, she passed away. She committed suicide when we was like 14. And I just wanted people to understand, like, there's other people out there who feel the way you feel. All you have to do is unite together. Like, it will make it that just that much better. I swear it will. But a lot of people just, they don't really understand that. And when they do, it's just too late. So, but Alicia Keys, for me, she helped me through a lot. Like, she's like the new generation's Rod Wave for me when I was growing up. She helped me through a lot. Not even her pain songs, just everything. Like just her in general, like everything.
Wow. Yeah, I enjoy Alicia Keys. I always have. I thought she was going to be a ill artist when her first record came out. I said this woman here gonna be for forever, man. She ain't going nowhere, and she's still here. But that's a great person to look up to. How about family life? Who are some of your greatest inspirations in your family life?
Long live him, but it's definitely my twin brother.
Your twin brother.
Yeah.
You said long live him. He's not alive anymore.
Nah, he passed away on June 20th, back last summer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
But thank you for being honest with us and open with us. And can you tell me what are some of the things you would like to see change within the culture of music here in our town?
I want people to understand that it's not even about popularity. Like, forget about the industry for a second. Let's just talk like community wise. If each other, like you said, if everyone helps each other, I swear, it would be good if everyone get over their little pride of where they're from. A lot of people don't even know each other. They don't know what comments they were having. Like I don't really care for all that. Oh, I'm from over here. I'm from you from over there. We could beef because that's just where we're from. There's no reason behind that. And sadly, a lot of people is really dying over that. Like that's really like a main cause of why a lot of kids is out here really doing what they shouldn't be. And it's crazy because it's like the parents have no control. Like the world just plummeted in this. I feel like if we could just come together and just stop this, like I feel like the world really a change. But it just really start with that one change where everybody just come together because it really take a village. Like I really believe that like you can't do this. You can never do something alone. Like of course you're gonna be an independent person. There's always people that's independent, but it really take a village. I gotta do something together to make it be great. And I really believe that in my heart. So that's why some of my songs is the way they is because I want people to understand that y'all not alone. So like when and if I do blow and become famous, I'm not gonna treat my fans as fans. I'm gonna let them know like I'm here for y'all just like y'all here for me. You get what I'm saying? But it takes everybody to be there for each other for it to work.
You dang Skippy. That's what it does take. It takes a village to raise a child. And I was just talking to my wife the other day. I mean, actually earlier today, and we were talking about how our generation of parents, like my generation of parents, I'm 46. So I come from the generation of parents that our parents would beat us down. Like they was beating us down with sticks, extension cords, whips, you name it. We was getting our butts handed to us. And we decided as when we was coming up that we weren't gonna spank our kids. We ain't gonna do no
Yeah.
disciplining. We ain't gonna do none of that. What we're gonna do is we're going to talk to our children. We're gonna give our children options. We're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. And that's how we got down. So then our kids grew up entitled and spoiled and not having to be disciplined. So what did they do with their kids? They became their friends. So now they
Mhm.
became friends of the kids. So now my grandkids have run power over their parents.
Mhm.
They control the household. And then there's other kids coming up where their parents have their kids had kids. So you got grandkids having kids. So now our grandkids living off that what their parents taught them because they came from our grandparents. We not hitting no kids no more. So it's like nobody's getting spanked. Everybody's living their life the way they want to live it. So if they want to live their life acting stupid, going around shooting everybody, oh well, so be it. There ain't nobody doing nothing about it.
Right. Right.
And that's the problem we have in this world is that we're not being held accountable for our actions anymore. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Black people are still being held accountable for their actions.
Yeah.
You're still
Even
sending black
yeah.
people to
Yeah.
jail by the dozens. That ain't ever going to change.
Killing
But
us.
eventually, we can all realize that we all have worth in this world. We all have value in this world. There's a reason for all of us to be here, and we all must get along for the sake of humanity. Because I'm telling you something, it's going to come to the time where we're all that we're going to need. Because if I don't depend on you and you don't depend on me, we're going to perish. So if we don't learn how to get along and love one another for the sake of loving each other because we're human beings, I don't know what to tell you, man. Because we both come from the same God. I mean, you answer to your God, I answer to my God, but we have the same God. I cannot judge you, you cannot judge me because we're no different. We both sin like anybody else.
Mhm.
So let's know that we have that in common and let's be friends. And let's do this together. Let us reach the promised land together, holding hands. Not singing kumbaya, of course, but let's just hold hands and go to that promised land together, man. And it takes one person to make it from our city. Just one person that could blow up and really make it from our city, and then she could turn around and say, or he could turn around and say, "Huh, I need y'all to come back to Syracuse with me because there's a ton of load of artists that I
Right.
left behind who are still dope, who could get on too." It only takes one person, man, just one. And all we got to do is push that one artist, that one talented person. Let's push him and give this person all our support and all our blood, sweat, and tears. And we all come behind this one person. There's 100,000 people in Syracuse. We can make this one person a celebrity status. May not be A-list, but she damn sure could be B-list. All we got to do is make it happen. And I believe that could be you, Hazel Santana. I believe you could be that one that Syracuse comes behind. Be the first time that Syracuse gets behind an artist, an entertainer, and pushes them and sends you out to the world with Syracuse on your back. So like now I got Syracuse, got them behind me. Let me go to Rochester and pick up some of those fan bases. Let me go to Buffalo, grab those fan bases, and we all going out to the world and we all gonna face this world together because I got New York State on my back.
Right.
But that's something I wish to happen for you because I believe that you have that talent to do so. You have that drive, you have that vision, and you know what it is you want to do for life. And I believe you could do it. All you got to do is go ahead and do it. That's it. Just do it. Like Nike say, just do it. That's the reason why that slogan is still running around today. Because life is this. If you want to be super famous, you want to have a record contract, or you don't, if you just want to be that person that people listen to because they want to hear what's going on in your life, they want to hear a quick pick me up, or they want to be able to feel invincible because you got some invincible songs out there too. All you got to do is go ahead and do it, man. Like I always say to the podcast people at the end of the show, if you want to do something, if you have a passion, if you have a goal, if you have a vision, then all you gotta do is go for it. Because ain't nobody gonna stop you but yourself. And nothing beats a failure but a try. That's what I'll
Right.
tell everybody. And that's exactly what you're doing. You out there trying. And that beats a failure every day. Because you are out there giving your all. And I'm digging the vibes. I really am. So
Thank you,
once
man.
again, I need to thank you for coming to the show. I really do appreciate you being here. I appreciate your words. I appreciate your company. I appreciate your presence. You have a
Thank you
mission
again.
and you have a reason for being here. And I want to see you succeed in that mission. And all I want to do is see you successful and get everything that you want out of life. I want to see that. And that's why I'm here at Let's Chat and Jam to help you, give you a platform where you can push off and where you can use my platform as a landing pad to start yourself off and then move yourself and go on to bigger and better pastures. That's what I want for you because I believe that's what you want for yourself. And I believe that you're going to do it because you're that dang driven
Thank
and
you.
you're
Thank you.
motivated. You're motivated. I've never met someone that had their stuff together so fast, but you have your stuff together. Like your mind is sharp. You're very intelligent.
Respectfully, respectfully, losing three siblings would do that to you at a young age. So
And y'all on the west side?
yeah, yeah.
Me too. But
Me
yeah,
too.
yeah, me too. I was raised over there on Kellogg Street back in the day.
I was born
And
on Gifford Street. Or raised,
Gifford
not
Street.
born, but up and born and raised. Yeah, good Gifford Street.
Ooh, Gifford Street is serious, man. It ain't like it used to be. Back when I was younger, Gifford Street was one of the nice ones. It was it was a real nice street. It was so laid back. Everybody knew everybody on Gifford Street, especially the high rises because there was all older folks over there. So it was a real peaceful environment across the street from No Jams. Remember that place? And
Yeah, I remember. But they call it Duke Block now because
Duke Block.
yeah, in spite of my older brother that got shot over there, they call it Duke Block.
Oh, y'all have the same parents?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for coming through, and as I said, I'm sorry for your
Nah, that's
losses,
all.
and
Thank you.
but I'm glad you took your anger and put it into music because there's like so many other things you could have done with your life, and so many ways you could have went, but you decided I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go and put my all into this music and see what can happen here. I'm going to take a chance and bet on myself. And I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with what you're doing. I like what you're doing. I like the fact that you decided to give your all to music because I love music. I think
Love it too.
music is what can save people's lives. Like music can bridge gaps. Music can get you out of trouble because music can make you go into the studio and create something yourself. And then when you create something yourself, you'll feel good inside because you put your all into that song. And each song you do is a piece of you. You're leaving a piece of you on that track. And that's what music is so cool because you could do that with music. You can take a piece of you and put it in your song. And I believe that's what you're doing. And I believe you're going to continue doing that until you can't do it no more. And that probably be the day you decide to retire. And that would be another 45 to 50 years. Folks, let me just say something. She is worthy of your time. Go on over there and tap in to Hazel Santana, man. Go check her out.
Okay.
And she's all over the place. Matter of fact, tell the folks where they can find you.
Yeah, you can just search me up on Hazel Santana, mainly all major platforms. I got her song Reality out. I got a song with my best friend Suave J Season called Ain't Shit. Got more songs coming soon. Just trust me. Believe that. I could actually even play it
Ah,
unreleased on here, maybe.
so you all over the place then. So you are out there on streaming platforms. Okay, so let me just say this. Go on over there and tap in to Hazel Santana on all major platforms. Spotify, Apple Music,
Yes, sir.
YouTube Music, Deezer, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Napster. The list goes on and on. Because wherever there's streaming going on, Hazel Santana is in the middle of it. And since
Yes,
you've been
sir.
here for the first time, I want to say thank you for coming through. And
Thank
you
you.
are now part of the Let's Chat and Jam fam, which means you don't have to wait for me to tap into you and say, hey, Hazel, you want to come to the show? Nah, you can tap into my DMs on Instagram, Let's Chat and Jam, and say, hey, MC, I got some songs that I got coming out. I got a book that I'm writing, or better yet, I've been casted into my first film. Whatever it is you're doing out there, it's important to me, and I want to know about it. So when you tap into me, I'm going to get in my calendar and I'm going to dig it in and I'm going to find a date and I'm going to say, deal, you in the show. Let's go. But that's how easy it is when you're part of the fam. So Hazel Santana from Syracuse, New York, welcome to the fam.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be a part of the fam, man.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something. You are dope. And that's the way it is. And I'm digging the vibes.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to hearing everything else you got coming. I'm looking forward to it. And so when you do have the song and you're about ready to put it out, make sure you send me a copy of that, please, so I can put it on rotation. But thank you so much for your time. I do
Yep.
appreciate it. And do you have any advice for any of the young folks that are coming up that want to do what it is you're doing?
Even if you feel like it's only one person in the crowd that's there for you, nobody that's in the crowd that's there for you, act like everybody that's in the crowd is there for you if you're showing out. If you're doing a show, keep pushing, keep going. Like, just that's all I could tell you. Like, really just keep doing it. Like you said, like Nike said, just really just keep doing it no matter what. You really can't have no distractions. The devil will hit you with them obstacles, but you gotta stay focused no matter what. And that's coming from me. And I've been through hell and I'm only 21. Like, you gotta stay focused. Gotta stay focused.
Damn, you're only 21. I thought you was
Yeah.
younger than that because you look young. Like your mom look young, you look young. You're gonna look young for the rest of your life. So you'll be 50 and they're like, can I get your ID, please? But,
I would hope
but
so.
yeah, but thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate your time. I really do. And I
Thank you
really
for having me
want to
again.
see you succeed and get the best out of life and get what you want out of life. I want to see you take advantage of everything that God has given you because you are freaking dope. And I am digging the vibes. And as I said before, you are one of a kind. And folks, you got to tap in to Hazel Santana. You got to go on over there and tap in because when you do, you're going to be so happy that I sent you there. You really are. You're going to be like, damn, I'm so thankful that I followed MC Andrew Love's request that I go tap into
Absolutely.
Hazel Santana because she's that damn dope. I'm digging the vibes. Yes, you will be, folks. You are going to be digging the vibes like I am. And that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. So, Hazel Santana, I had a blast talking to you. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. We always run out of time on this show because it's so amazing. When I talk to people like you, I get so excited that time just flies by.
Understandable, man. Thank you for having me again. Y'all know Tap In, Hazel Santana. Y'all just gonna figure me out from there.
Definitely, folks. And if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a passion, then go for it because only you can stop you. And nothing beats a failure but a try. And if you are on Undiscovered Gems, you're going to be listening to Hazel Santana's new song. It's coming up right now. All right, that's it.